As I said in an earlier vid, if we read in a text that the Roman Emperor Nero took a burrito out of the freezer and placed it in a microwave oven, we'd have a pretty good idea that someone from the 1st century didn't write that text. This would be an example of a class of error involving anachronism, a statement out of accord with either the time the events recorded happened or with the date of the writing of the given document. The biblical text is frequently accused by critics of committing anachronism. Our response to these charges may take one of these 3 forms depending on the available data.
Hey, hold on a sec. You said later Scrabble glosses can be part of this?
Yeah, so what?
Well, how do we know they didn't make other changes we don't know about?
The same reason we know you're not actually a tin-plated brontosaurus whose spirit was transferred into a fundy atheist body, you moron. Without evidence of a specific change, including a reasonable motive and supporting background data, this how do we know stuff is a meaningless argument. We've offered here specific and legitimate motives for such changes, aiding the understanding of later readers. It also corresponds with the cognitive necessity for allowing continued understanding and application of the text. And contrary to some backwards types out there, this is not contrary to inerrancy or something God would not do. God changed the requirements of the law as Israel's situation changed. Several laws given in Exodus and Leviticus are modified from their context in a migration-based society to a settled context in Deuteronomy. Furthermore, if the Bible was not maintained in such a way, it would run the risk of readers losing some part of the meaning of the text altogether. I know there are more than a few fundy atheists who will complain about this anyway. So next up, we'll look at some examples of how this sort of thing is handled in non-biblical sources. See you then.